I've said a lot of places that I've been, this guy's out of good stock. You've already heard that once from a personal type testimony. And I would bet that people in Buchanan County, a lot of people there have Presley stories from Vern's dad. And I've said before, I first met Russell Presley as a young insurance agent when I walked in the clerk's office in Buchanan County one morning, December 21st, I believe, and we were there trying to get special police bonded and appointed by the judge, and there must have been 100 of them there. I only had about 6. And Russell Presley took one look at me and knew I didn't have a clue about what I was doing over there. So he came up to me and introduced himself to me, and he said, I think I can help you a little bit if you'll just trust me to do what I'm going to propose to you. I had a bunch of forms that I needed to get filled out and have the clerk notarize and record. And so he said, you're going to be in a long line, and I know you come from Lebanon to get this done. And I hate you have to wait here 2 or 3 hours to go through this process. If you'll just trust me to take care of these forms and get this done for you. I put seals on things that I didn't hardly have anything to seal at that time. But what I learned from him that day, his word was as good as any seal that I've ever put on a bond or anything that I had done in the clerk's office. Russell Presley made a real impression on me that day as a youngster, young guy being in Buchanan County for the first time to conduct some business in the clerk's office. And what I learned about Russell was I thought, I was kind of getting special treatment. It wasn't just me that he treated like that. Everyone was treated like that by Russell Presley. Well, I'm proud to stand before you today and to say that you've got pretty close carbon copy here in Vern Presley. I've known Vern for over 15 years. He has worked hard in the Democratic Party across Buchanan County and really across the Southwest. Been very instrumental in a lot of things that have meant important quality of life issues for the people, not in just Buchanan County, but all across the Southwest. Now, one of the things I want you to take notice of, very seldom do you have an individual of this quality who steps up and offers themselves as a candidate. And when they do that, you and I have a responsibility to support them with all of our energy, all of our time, and all of our finances. It takes money to run these races. So you'll be hearing from Vern down the road, and when you do that, please respond. He needs your help in this race. Most people would tell you he's an underdog. I've heard that phrase before myself. Sometimes that's a good place to be. But I can tell you one thing about Vern Presley. He's not an underdog when it comes to service. He's a guy who's committed to serving the people of the 3rd District. He wants your support. He needs your support. It's an honor for me to introduce him to you tonight. The next delegate from the 3rd District, Vern Presley.